If you've already read the description and the title of this video, you already know what I've got here. It's the new Springfield XDE. I think this gun was released back, not sure the exact date. It was at the NRA SHOT Show this year. And I was very shocked. I went into my local sporting goods store yesterday, and to my surprise, they had several of these in stock. So I just had to have one. Like I said, it's if you're watching this, you're probably a little bit familiar with what it is. It's a single stack 9mm, double single action hammer fired. So I'm just gonna kind of give you my impressions of it, go over the gun a little bit, tell you what I think. I'm not going to give you too much of the technical specifications. You can get all that off their website. Plenty of information online. Just going to kind of go over it and a little bit of the basic info and tell you what I think about it. You know, it comes with the standard stuff in the box. Gun and mags, we'll get to in a minute. You know, got your lock that you'll probably use for something else. Some fiber optic rods, because it does have a fiber optic sight, so it's got you some replacement red and green rods. Owner's manual and all that stuff's in the back. Standard XD foam, you know, pretty nice box. You know, just kind of your standard fare there. The gun ships with a 8-round magazine. The 8-round magazine comes with the pinky extension installed. Also comes with a flat floor plate. I opted to swap it to the flat floor plate, which I'll get to all that in a minute. But it comes with that one. Then it also comes with a 9-round magazine that has this little extended piece that just slides on there like a lot of guns these days have. So you got an 8 and a 9 round, and then you got 2 options for your floor plate on your 8 round. And yes, both mags are unloaded. Yes, the chamber is empty. Alright, so the XDE is a polymer frame, double single action pistol. It's got a 3.3 inch barrel. It's got a double single action feature here. We'll get to all that in just a second. It's a very nice looking gun. It's a little bigger than I was expecting, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna roll in some pictures in a minute compared to some of my other pistols that I carry and have. But it's still very nice. So far I really do like it. It's got their grip zone. XD calls their grip zone grip that they put on a lot of their guns. I actually have a XD subcompact with this grip. I like it. I will say it seems a little less aggressive than my grip zone XD. Here's my grip zone subcompact XD, and maybe it's just me, but this one just feels a little bit more aggressive to me. Nothing wrong with the new one, but this one I've had a while, and it just seems a little bit more aggressive. But needless to say, this one still has a nice feel to it. It has ambidextrous magazine release that both work like they should. Has your ambidextrous safety and decocker, both sides. And then it has your slide stop, slide release on just one side. Does not have it on that side. And then your breakdown lever right here is also only on one side. So I'm sure most of you know, like I said, the gun's unloaded. There's nothing in the chamber, no magazine. But the way this gun works is you got a single action trigger, safety, dead trigger, safety off, got a little take up right there, then a nice snap. Kind of hard to do the reset on camera. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to dry fire it. I rack the slide, and I'm going to try to show you that reset. It's a little longer than I'm used to. Right there, I don't know if you heard that, and then boom. But it's still nice, not bad. I'll check the trigger pull in a minute, the actual weight, and see what it is. I'd say it's probably around the 5-pound mark on the single action pull. Like I said, it's pretty nice. It you got that little take up, you know, a little bit of resistance there, and then you hit that wall, pull, snap. Doesn't have any creep. It is a smooth trigger, and I do like the trigger. So that's the one option. The second option is, so up is safe, that's fire, and then you can pull down. It's got a pretty good bit of resistance, but I think that's a good thing, and it will decock the gun. And now it is in double action mode. So your first shot would be double action, and then your second shot would be single action. So kind of one of the sweet things about this gun is that you could carry it cocked and locked, and have her back safety on, carry it that way, draw it out of your holster, sweep the trigger and fire. Or you could carry it decocked, first pull double action, second pull would be single action. So that's kind of one of the neat things about this gun. It's a little different than a lot of pistols out there. It's got 3-dot style sights, white in the rear, as I mentioned, fiber optic in the front. Very nice looking gun. Got some pretty nice slide serrations. They're deep, they're aggressive, they definitely work. You can get a grill. I wish I had them on the front, but that's just me. Got a rail there for your lights and lasers. You know, pretty standard fare there. But it's a good feeling gun. I have medium to large hands, and it feels good. It really does. My dad has smaller hands, and he still shoots it well, and he still likes it. But it's almost a little big for him, but it still is very nice. He still can definitely shoot it, control it. So here you see it. I put the flush fit mag. Now out of the box, it came with the pinky extension, which was on there. Replaced that floor plate with that one to give you a little more grip. I opted to take this off. On any pistols I'm concealing, I generally want it as small as I can, and then I'll carry the larger mag for my backup. But there's that mag. Like I said, it came with this, but it had this in the box. See if I can swap you mags here. And that was the 8-round, and there's your 9-round that's extended. And now you definitely get a full grip with that one. When I had the pinky extension on this other mag, I was able to get a full grip, but I opted to have the gun a little smaller, and I still can get my grip. I have to make sure I get it all the way up, but I can still get a full grip on this gun, even with the flush mag. Like I mentioned before, that's an 8-round. We put exactly 100 rounds through it today, straight out of the box. We took it out of the box. I broke it down, wiped all the excess oil and stuff off. It was pretty oily, and that was it. No other lube, nothing. 100 rounds, we put 50 rounds of Winchester and 50 rounds of Federal, both 115, both full metal jacket. Haven't tried any other ammo, hollow points, haven't got into all of that. I've just put the 100 rounds through it. It was flawless, no malfunctions. Accuracy was, I would say, as good, probably better than any other gun I've ever shot this size. I've got some pictures of some targets and stuff I'm going to roll in. I'll probably just put all the pictures and stuff at the end and let you just look at that. But it definitely, accuracy-wise, was definitely there. It was a shooter. Very enjoyable gun. Very good recoil impulse. Not snappy at all. I'll just go ahead and put this in here with it. This, for size comparison, here's the XDE. Here's a Glock 43. Obviously, this one stippled, aftermarket sights. This is my pretty much main carry gun, at least in the summertime. You can get a little bit of size comparison there. I'm going to roll in a lot of pictures of some other guns with it too. But, you know, it's bigger. I'm not going to, and by the way, this gun's unloaded too. Can't really lay it on top, but you can get a little bit of idea there. It's definitely bigger. But the 43 has always been kind of a little snappy little shooter. I mean, it's a great little carry gun, but it's always been just a little bit snappy for me. But like I said, I carry that and can shoot that gun pretty well. But it is a little bigger than I was expecting. Like, just straight out of the gate, I was expecting it to be a little smaller than it is. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's still a good option, I think, for a lot of people that aren't comfortable with a striker fire gun carrying it chambered. This will be a good option because of that double action pull, and you could even carry it in double action mode, safety on. And so then you'd have to not only sweep the safety, you still got that long double action pull, which, you know, it's double action, so it's long, it's heavy, but it is pretty smooth. We shot it double and single action mode, just making sure everything was working right, and it performed flawless. Like I said, if you're happy and you really like the way this gun feels in the store, and it's something you think you'd be interested in the way it functions, by all means, get it. Because it is a absolute shooter. I was not that impressed with it in the store. Like, I wanted it, and I had to have it. But it wasn't until we got it out of the store, got it home, started shooting it, really going over it, that I really realized how much I liked it. I've been carrying it since I've got it. and it carries great. Like I say, going from the 43, which is a little, but it was nothing, nothing major, nothing, you know, that I would call extreme. But so far, so good. It's been a great little gun. I'm really enjoying it. I'm anxious to put a lot more rounds through it. I know a lot of people are going to be interested in this gun, and I just wanted to get a video out there just kind of showing it. Like I said, I only have 100 rounds through it, so my opinion could change, but right now, I'm digging it. Definitely. Now, the holster I've been carrying it in is the Fox, Little Fox inside the waistband holster. I've got a review on these holsters. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I really love these holsters. I'm sure there are some companies that make the correct holster for it, and this gun is very new. I'm sure there's holsters, but I haven't bought a holster. This is actually for a Glock 26, and it fits pretty good. You see, it's got enough. It probably won't. Yes, it's got enough retention. It'll actually stay in there. So it's got a decent amount of retention. So for now, I'm just going to rock it with that Glock 26 holster. But that's what I've been carrying it in. Just wanted to show you that, just so an idea of how I've been carrying this gun. I just carry it inside the waistband. I use these holsters for everything. Like I said, I've got a separate video on them. I really love these holsters. I know a lot of people are going to want to see this next to a XDS. This is a XDS. This one is in 45 ACP and it is unloaded. But for size comparison, the 45 and 9 are the same in the XDS line. So, yeah, definitely bigger. I don't know if you can tell, but it is bigger. You know, this gun actually uses, you know, it's obviously 9mm, and this is obviously 45, but this will use XDS 9mm magazines. The 8 and the 9 round will fit this. The 7 will not. So this takes the 8 and 9 round XDS mags. Like I said, you can just kind of get an idea for the size there. If that tells you anything. But there it is next to an XDS. It's a different gun. This is not an XDS with a hammer and different texturing. I can promise you that. If you have an XDS and you think this is just an XDS with a hammer, absolutely not. It's a totally different. Just the feel of the gun in general is completely different. I will have to say, me personally, I prefer the feel of the S, but this thing still has a good feel all of its own. And it's a very good feel, I would have to say. It's not not a cut down in any way saying that I like the S better. It's just this is different. You know, it's a new gun. I'm just getting used to it. My opinion may change. It's already changed since I got it. Like I said, in the store I liked it. I got it home and I started really liking it. So that may change even more as I carry it and I put more rounds to it. Just another popular little 9mm. This is a SIG 938. Just wanted to show for size difference. You know, obviously SIG has less capacity, kind of like the 43. Put it in there, but you know, much bigger than the little SIG. You know, pretty noticeable difference there between the SIG. And put the 43 up by it. Yeah, this is my 43 that I carry. That is my primary summer carry, is my 43, and then I carry a 26 in the winter, and then when something like this comes along, I'll swap out and carry this for a while. Different. I've carried this SIG, I've carried this XD Mod 2, it could be it, and my XDS, of course. But anyway, there's just some kind of some size comparison. I've got some pictures of all this I'm going to roll in at the end. Like I said, if you'll watch to the end, I'm going to roll in a lot of pictures. Didn't get a whole lot of shooting video. I got a little bit. Got some of my dad shooting. We were kind of doing some accuracy testing in the beginning. Braced up, just seeing what kind of groups we could get. I've got all that. I'll show at the end the videos of us shooting and then some pictures of the targets. Got some pictures with it next to all these guns in a little bit better detail so you can really see the size difference. So all that's going to be at the end, so you can fast forward or wait to the end to see that. Also wanted to mention, when I purchased this, my dealer gave me this brochure here to fill out. Or you can go online to the website and do it, which is what I'm going to do. And it's kind of a good deal. Like I said, this gun's really new, but the magazines are XDS magazines, so the magazines are out there. Well, they have a promotion going on, Springfield does. Any Springfield that you buy right now, you can send in, and they will send you 4 free magazines for free. Now that's a big deal. I mean, these mags are like 30 bucks a pop, more than that. So those aren't cheap. So I'm going to do that. I haven't done it, but I'm going to mail in or go online and get the 4 free mags. So like I said, it comes with the 8 and the 9. I have no idea what they'll send you with it. I'm hoping they'll send me, you know, 2 more 8s and then 2 more 9s. But they'll send you 4 free mags. So that's definitely a good value. And that's on any Springfield. Any Springfield right now, I don't know how long that's going on. But you buy any Springfield and you can mail in, they'll give you 4 free magazines. So that's definitely a plus, excuse me, for this pistol right now. One more thing I thought I mentioned was the price. I don't know what the MSRP is. I don't remember. I know I've seen it, but I just can't remember what it is. This gun was $449 at my shop, where I shop at, and 10% tax, sales tax out the door, it was right at $500. So that may seem a little pricey for some, but I'll be honest, I was expecting it to cost a little more. It's so new, it's been hyped up so much, you know, they could have knocked it up another $20 or $30 and people would still pay it, no doubt. So I'm kind of glad that it wasn't any more expensive than that. But $450, new gun on the market, you know, for its size, double single action feature, polymer, kind of different. You know, most people are going the striker fired route, you know, good old Glocks. But I thought that was fair. I'm sure in time that price will come down some. I don't know how much, but for now, that's, like I said, that's what I paid. And I thought that was fair. I mean, it's definitely a lot of gun for the money. And then once again, the mags, you know, you're throwing in 4 more magazines for free. You know, that's, I don't know, you know, 30 bucks a mag, let's just say, that's, you know, $120 worth of magazines. So that's worth something for sure. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap this up. Try not to make it no longer than it is. Like I said, if as my opinions change or whatever with this gun, I'll try to post a follow-up video if anybody's interested in that. Probably this week I'm going to put a few more rounds through it. Maybe next weekend I'm going to try to put a couple boxes, try to get this, you know, 300, 400, 500 rounds through this gun. If anybody's interested, I'll try to post a follow-up video to let you know how it's going. And I'm definitely going to run some hollow points. Everybody that has these, I'm sure, is going to be carrying them with hollow points. So I'm going to run hollow points through it, see how it handles those. I don't see any problems with it, but just to see how it goes. So I'll end this video, and just I hope this helped anyone that was considering one of these. And if you have any questions, you feel free to comment. Thanks for watching, and like I said, I'm going to roll in at the end just a few random shooting clips. They're nothing special. Us doing some accuracy tests and just plinking, playing with it. And I'll roll in some of the targets and stuff like that. Show you, because like I said, the accuracy was really, really good on this thing. I was very surprised and happy with the accuracy. Kind of jumping around here, but one more thing. I just did my trigger pull gauge, and it's consistently pulling about 5 1/4. I did it 5 times, and they all broke right in that area where you see it now. So that's pretty good. That's, you know, for what it is a smooth trigger. Very, very smooth. Also, breakdown, just throwing this in. Pretty simple, straightforward. Lock it back, got a lever there. You do not have to pull the trigger to break it down. You see the hammer's back. We got just pretty standard stuff. Your double mainspring there. Pretty basic affair on the inside. Just want to show it to you broke down. It's, you know, as simple as they all are these days. Well, that's about it. I'll roll in those shooting videos and those targets at the end. And all the targets were shot at 12 yards. So, like I said, for my shooting, me and my dad both shot it well. And I thought that was pretty exceptional accuracy. At 12 yards, now we were shooting braced up. We were going for accuracy to see what the gun would do. But it was 12 yards. You know, pretty good groups. Perfect function out of that first 100 rounds. But thank you for watching. If you have any questions or anything like that, just drop them in the comments. Thanks.
Look at that one. That first shot didn't count. Oh man, doubled that one. Is that on safety? I'm gonna go down to the next target, okay?
Alright.
Can't see it as good, but
You see that target good? Is that the first time it locked open?
five, 4 from the other group earlier.